guys, I'm teacher Kayla and welcome back to my channel where you'll find invaluable resources and guidance on mastering the English language in real life situations. So, I'm so excited about today's lesson. Today, I have something really fun or funny, you could say, in store. First off, I do want to talk about those words fun and funny. I hear those words misused all of the time. So sometimes I hear people say the word funny when they should say the word fun, or the other way around. This is how you should use those words. Now you're having fun, or teacher Kayla's class is so fun, right? On the other hand, funny is usually used to talk about something that makes us laugh. So, for example, that joke was so funny. Or, my friend John is so funny. Speaking of jokes, in today's video, we're going to talk about why these 5 jokes are so funny. Okay, so let's get into it.
What did the duck say when it bought chapstick? Put it on my bill.
Let's talk about this joke. This joke is funny because it uses the word bill, which can be used in 2 different ways. A duck's bill or beak is a way to describe the duck's mouth. For example, the duck's bill is orange, right? The word bill can also be used to describe an amount owed for something. By saying, put it on my bill, we are saying to add it to the charges owed. In this joke, it plays with both meanings because the duck bought the chapstick or put on her bill, but also the bill is what she owes, so she could also say put it on my bill or put it on what I owe, the charges that I owe. Number 2.
What do you call a legally parked frog? Toad.
This joke is funny because the word toad. This is similar to the first joke because we're looking at 2 words that sound the same. Toad or toad. But this time there's a spelling difference. T-O-A-D, toad, is a type of frog. T-O-W-E-D means to pull a car. If a car is parked somewhere illegally that it shouldn't be, the car will be towed, T-O-W-E-D. The frog was illegally parked and is called a toad because it's a frog, and it will be towed because it will be pulled to another location because it's parked illegally. Number 3.
Where do bowlers keep their money? In the snowbank.
This one is funny because of the word bank. Bank can be used to describe a slope or a mound of something, like a big pile of something or a sloping ground, right? So for example, Jack slid down the bank after tripping over a rock. Okay. Bank can also be referring to a place where people put their money. For example, I need to go to the bank to cash my check. So this joke is funny because it uses both meanings of the word bank to talk about where the polar bear could keep its money. Number 4.
Why do you tell actors to break a leg?
Why?
Because every play has a cast.
This one is funny because of the word cast. A cast can mean something that a person puts on a body part that is broken. So you might have a cast on your arm. Sometimes people have a cast here on their arm. So for example, you might say, after I broke my arm, I had to wear a cast, right? Okay, so this is actually a common thing for people to do, is to tell people in a play to break a leg. This actually is a way for us to tell them good luck. But in this joke, we are taking this a little bit more seriously, and we're saying we tell them to break a leg because a play always has a cast, a group of actors or people in the play, but also, you know, if you broke your leg, you'd have to wear a cast, right? So it just kind of plays on both of those words, even though of course we don't want them to have to wear a real cast. Number 5.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I see.
I see who?
I see you.
This one is my son's favorite, and it plays on the way we hear sounds. I see you doesn't make sense if it's written down on paper, but when the words are said out loud, it sounds like I see you, right? Sometimes when we are speaking, we start speaking very quickly, and sometimes the person that's listening can mishear something that we say, and it can sound like something completely different. All right, so that brings me to one final practice question for today. So what do you think? Complete this sentence. We just finished class. That was so... What do you think? Fun or funny? Well, for me, we just finished class and that was so fun. I'm so glad that you all came to join me today. Hope to see you in the next class. Goodbye.